Well, mainly I've studied anomalous dreams, and I think this is important because it indicates that psi is with us all of the time, whether we're waking or sleeping. And in dreams, our defenses are down a little bit, and so it's a very fertile area for psi to be investigated in. But I'm also doing a study on remote viewing right now. And that's important because that has very practical consequences if somebody can get accurate information at a distance. But I also do a lot of writing and editing, and I edit a book series called Advances in Parapsychological Research, and Volume 9 just came out, and Volume 10 we are working on currently. And that pulls together essays that indicate what the cutting edge of the field is and what studies have gone before. So I would say those are my three areas of interest in the field. One year from now, we'll have the results of our remote viewing study because we're just beginning to start it. And it will be a very unusual study because people will not be going to a geographical destination. They'll be viewing something in a sealed envelope in somebody's home. They'll have latitude, longitude, and then they told us it doesn't matter if the envelope is sealed or unsealed, so fine, we say we'll seal it, then nobody can accuse anybody of cheating. We'll see what happens. Well, I take all the breaks that I can get, and I go to a movie, I go to the opera, I go to the theater. I don't sit around. I like to go out and do something that I go to nature. I live in a part of the country where there's a lot of trees and even wild animals, so those are the types of things I do. At this point in time, I think that students have to have a fallback profession, a way of earning a living, unless they're independently wealthy. Then, of course, they can do as much side research as they want. Otherwise, they need to have a skill, which usually means going to college and becoming a psychologist, a physician, an anthropologist, a librarian, a physicist, something that they can teach or work on or practice, and then in their spare time they can do their parapsychological work, hoping that as the time goes on they can expand the amount of time that they give to parapsychology. But also it's important that newcomers to the field know the literature and read what has been done in the past 150 years, and that gives them the background so they don't keep reinventing the wheel and think they're coming up with something new that was actually done for the first time a century ago. I will tell you the research study that I would like somebody to do. It would be very, very simple because it relates to dreams. We have a lot of research indicating that when people experience something during the day, something dramatic, they will dream about it in some way or another that night or a few nights later. And there are ways to score this and measure this. What I would like to see done is to take a look at what people were doing in their dreams before things happened, to get the dreams and match them to the events rather than take the events and match them to the dreams. You could do both at the same time. So it's really a very simple experiment. The tools are there to do it, and nobody has ever asked me that question before, and so that is the answer that I would give.